What's going on, you guys? Modern Warfare 3 is finally here, and we're bringing this series back. I did this series in Modern Warfare 2, going over the gold and platinum camo challenges for each of the class sets, and for Modern Warfare 3, we're going to do the exact same thing, going over the Gilded and the Forged camo challenges here in Modern Warfare 3. What's nice about this year is the camo challenges are actually pretty simple for most of the weapons, and they're actually pretty unique and fun to go for. And then also there's less weapons. So I think Modern Warfare 2 had 51 weapons you had to get gold, platinum, and whatever. This year it's 36 weapons, and there's no riot shield, and there's only one launcher you have to get done. Now, obviously you guys can go in game and see the camo challenges yourself for all the different camos and things like that. But I really wanted to use this video just to give you guys tips and tricks, the best class that you guys should be using for these certain challenges and much more. Now, if you guys do find this video helpful, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be going over each of the different weapon classes like SMGs, ARs, LMGs, shotguns, you name it. So make sure you guys do both the things. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Now let's go over the best game modes. Best game modes I found that have been really helpful are Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, and the War game mode. I think the War game mode is honestly the best. It does get a little repetitive, so make sure you guys, switch it up and do different game modes here and there. But if you guys remember the World War II War game mode, it's the exact same thing where there's 3 different objectives you have to do. But what's nice is these games are super long, so you can stay in a game for like 20 plus minutes at time and get 100 plus kills every single time if you guys are actually playing at your best. The next tip I could give you is make sure you guys use your double XP tokens. They do carry over from Modern Warfare 2, so make sure you guys use those. You guys can do that by on keyboard and mouse, or just using your mouse going over here and clicking on the tokens, or click L3 on your controller in this menu and activate them that way. There is currently a bug where if you activate them in game, it locks up completely, so you have to restart your game every time. So just do it here in the main menu as of right now. I'm sure they'll probably fix this. So now going over how you should set up your class, and I'm going to kind of go over these things because it does look a little weird having 2 tacticals, but it makes sense here in a second. So obviously you want to have your SMG here. Now I'm not going to go over the best class setup for each of the SMGs. That's just honestly personal preference and how you play the game. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. But yeah, definitely, obviously put your SMG here. Now for the secondary, I would recommend going with either the pistol to level that up here, or go with the launcher to level that up also, or the combat knife to also level that up if you need to. Now I do have 2 tacticals because I am using the engineer vest. So you want to make sure to use the engineer vest, and that's going to be for a camo challenge that we're going to go over, and then set that to double stuns. For the field upgrade, just go with munition box. This will just resupply your grenades and tacticals and things like that. Gloves, use scavenger gloves so you guys can replenish ammo. Boots is tactical pads, but it really doesn't matter. You guys can honestly use whatever you feel comfortable with here. And then for the gear, I use the bone conduction headset to actually hear enemy footsteps a lot better and reduce combat noise. And then tactical mask or tac mask for the gear. I think this is just default when putting on the engineer, and honestly it is kind of nice so you don't get affected by stuns and stuff. So now going over the base camo challenges, the Gilded and the Forged as well. I won't go over the other 2 camos because I haven't done the challenges yet. I'm going to be making a separate video on those. But the base camos challenges for each of the SMGs are actually all the same. So it's very nice. So it's going to be 50 kills for the first one, 25 hipfire kills for the second one, 10 kills while crouched or sliding for the third one. And then the fourth one is 15 kills while the enemy is affected by tactical. So that's why I told you guys to use the engineer vest and also just throwing on stuns. Basically, just want to throw stuns at the enemy and then just kill them as they're affected. Can be a little tedious, but if you're playing like war mode and like hardpoint where there's objectives, it makes it a little bit easier. And also for the 15 kills while the enemy is being affected by your tactical, I've only really found that the stun grenades have only worked and have tracked for this camo challenge. I tried with decoy grenades, they didn't really work, and I didn't really try with anything else, but if you guys have found something, let me know in the comments. And then giving tips for the hipfire kills, you want to make sure to just build your weapon to have better hipfire accuracy, so make sure you guys use underbarrels, stocks, lasers, and even some barrels also give hipfire accuracy as well. Now the gold camo challenges are also the exact same for all the SMGs. It's going to be 10 kills without the enemy damaging you with that SMG. It seems a little tedious, but honestly, you're going to get this without even knowing it. You just want to make sure you obviously don't get shot by the enemy. There really is no tip here. Maybe try flanking spawns like and stuff like that on like domination and hardpoint. That's all I could really say, but you'll just get this naturally, honestly. So the camo challenges that are actually different for each of the weapons, and this goes for all the weapons in every category, are the forged and the priceless camo. Obviously, I won't go over the priceless one because obviously I haven't done the challenges there for it yet. But for the Forged, it's going to be getting 3 kills without dying 10 times with the normal striker. And then for the WSP Swarm, it's going to be getting 10 hipfire kills while the enemy is affected by your tactical. So it's kind of the same as the base camo challenge, except you're doing a hipfire. For the AMR9, it's going to be getting 10 kills shortly after ADS with the SMGs. So obviously, shortly after aiming down sight, I assume that's also going to be very simple. Might be easier to do that in hardcore, but you could probably do it in normal modes as well. For the WSP9, which is actually my favorite SMG, is getting 10 kills while using a magnification scope attached to the WSP9. So what they mean by that is going to be these optics right here that have pros for magnification. So any of these ones I think will honestly be fine. Probably recommend going with something like this one, or probably the VLK 4x optic, because a lot of people use that in like older games and stuff, or even the Forged Tac Delta. I use that one a lot in Modern Warfare 2. Rival 9, it's actually going to be the same as the AMR9. You have to get 10 kills shortly after aiming down sight or ADS. And then lastly, for the Striker 9, this is one of the few weapons you actually have to get long shots for. It's 15 long shots with a Striker 9. This thing is pretty weak, so I would recommend using this actually in hardcore. It'd probably be your best mode for it. And that's basically it. That is the Gilded and Forged Camo challenges for all the SMGs here in Modern Warfare 3. If you found this video helpful, again, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are brand new for more content just like this. We're going to be going over every different class set, and I'll catch y'all later. Take care, everybody.